Alright guys, gonna give you a bit of a tutorial video so everyone knows about making the what was it, like 2.5 billion or whatever. As you can see, I've got, what is it, 138 million, so I'm guessing everyone says it wrong after doing the things for the Leicester missions, but I'm about to show you how you can continue to make money before you spend all of the better part of your money mucking around in story mode. So here we go. Now this is where your shop's gonna be. Oops. Now see there, Augury Insurance, this is one of the ones you want to keep an eye on. That's at 31% below. So you take everything, and I mean everything, and put it in there. Don't listen to what other people say in their edited videos as well about like how long it takes, because it takes sometimes longer than they're saying. And some of the things that they say, you really shouldn't go as long as they say. Like they say you should be able to get away with doing this about 5 to 7 times. In my experience, you can only get away with it 3 to 4 times, so I don't do it any more than 3. Now as soon as you've done that with Franklin, or whoever you've saved, as you can see I killed Trevor, go to Michael and you do the exact same thing. Now Michael sleeps for 6 hours and Franklin sleeps for 8 hours, so it's up to you which one you want to choose.
See you later.
That's a little bit of a key to how to, you know, speed up the process. Same thing again. The other thing you got to look at as well is this is now at a low of $91 and it's at a high of $212, so I'm going to get a good return for the amount that I'm putting in. You don't want ones that are below $100. You shouldn't be invested in those ones, and they're the ones that tend to stuff up a lot too. It'll just be a waste of your time. You'll be here forever. I'll try not to make this video too long, but I mean you can see he's already up to 190 million. So I'm guessing he's going to be up over 200,000 by the time, or 200 million by the time I get this done. Alright. Let's go back to Franklin, since I don't want to drive across the road to Michael's house. Take him and, whoop, take him down the stairs. Sleep in the bed for a second. Don't save it at this point in time either. There's a special time to save it, and I'll let you know when we get to it. And you have to do it every time. So do not save it. Just press back from here, your circle button. Now what you do is you go check on the progress. Now the easy way is to go straight to portfolio. Alright, she's still down by a little bit. And sometimes if it takes 2 or 3 goes, you might have to switch back to Michael to make it work. It's sometimes temperamental. I mean, you'll figure it out by yourself anyways. As you follow my instructions and you're actually doing it yourself, you'll get the gist of what I'm saying, I hope. Otherwise the comment section's gonna suck. Another thing I'd like to say is I've noticed that 90% of my viewers aren't subs, so if you're not subbed, please hit that sub button and a thumbs up. Look at that. See, we've got a thumbs up, or a 94% up, 9.4% up. I could be greedy and go for more, but I'm still going to make a lot because of how much I'm actually gambling. So we confirm that, and there you go. Now we go back to Michael and do the exact same thing.
No, it's not a cigarette.
It's a joint.
Find him at center before I practice.
He's trying to get rid of his man boobs. Same again, portfolio. There you go. What did I make? I think $1.8 million. So, you know, like now if, whoops. Let's go here first. This is where you save it. So every time you get a plus, that's when you save it. So if you fuck it up by investing in the wrong one, excuse my French, but that's exactly what you do if you mess it up like that. Yeah, that way you can just reload it and don't do it in the same place next time. Maybe sleep a day or two before you try any of the businesses, or if you've done it a couple of times and it ain't going to work for you, you know, it just doesn't seem to be worthwhile investing, that's when you reload it from where you were, and that will actually reset the thing, and I will show you guys that in a minute. So see, that is up at 26.77% right now. Would have got me an even better thing, but I didn't want to gamble it. So what I do now is I go over to here and I reload it. But I'm only doing this as an example. You can still go back to the market and do it at least 3 more times before you have to do this. But this is just so you guys know real time. I don't want to have you guys thinking, oh my god, this takes forever. I remember the first time I done it and I started sweating because it was annoying me that much when I figured, yeah, you've got to take a lot longer than what they said in the video, because it was shortcut video to, pardon me, to 5 minutes. That doesn't explain a hell of a lot when they do that. At least I'm letting you know. I could have let you know how long it took and then edited the video, but that would take me a bloody hour, and I don't think it's worthwhile. Besides the fact that I've got all those funny videos still there that I'm too lazy to edit. I'll do it. If you guys want to see more of the funny moments, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. The more thumbs up I get on this one, out of all of you guys, then I'll know, compared to views, if you want to see the funny moments or not. Alright, looks like she's nearly loaded. So here's your real-time example. I'll tell you a little trick about story mode. If you customize any car, then go to the helipad, call a police car or a taxi, and you steal it and you drown it in the water there, and then respawn to another character real quick, and then respawn back, you'll appear back with the car with the customizations from the other car. So you'll get your taxi or your cop car back with mag, wheels, exhaust, spoilers, you know, stuff like that. But if you want all stuff like that, you got to do it with like a supercar. You'll hear the engine stop. As soon as the engine stops and you hear that little zap of the electrics, that's when you press down and change your character. Alright, so second example. Shut that dog up. There we go. That one's back down there again. But it's not good to always go straight back to the same one. Yeah, so it's a hard choice. See, Richard's Majestic is one that you can use as well. If you guys see down there. So it's up a bit now. Redwood's up at the moment, so go for Mazebank. You see like 57 at a low and 105, so you're gonna just below double what you're putting in. And same thing again, both characters. Sleep a bit, collect your money. Bob's your uncle. Or your auntie, depends on their gender. Wow, this takes a while. There we go. And let's switch to Franklin, same thing. Don't forget, every time you collect money, you got to save it. Only save it after you've collected. As soon as it's in the green, it's collect time. Don't get greedy. Otherwise you spend a lot of time reloading and it gets really annoying really quick. You'd probably break your PlayStation or something. By the way, this doesn't just work on PlayStation, it does work on Xbox too. I was actually playing Xbox when I learned these. 10 years later. One thing I will ask you to remember is tell your friends, you know. The more people I get on the subs list, the more content I'll put up. But when there's not a lot of people watching, like I got 700 subs and I'm getting 30 or 40 views, I know the content's probably not what they want to see, but you know, you got to tell me. I don't know if you don't tell me. Remember what I said about not saving this, just press back. See? Tell you. Michael should be a little bit higher by the time I get to him. See, that's what Michael started with when I first finished the heist, after I did the Lester missions with Franklin. I only ever do that one Lester mission with Franklin and save the rest for after your gold heist. If you look up stock market, there's an IGN video that's short that'll show you how to do it. The basics anyways. Yeah, slightly more. There you go. It's as easy as that, guys, and you know, after a while of doing that, you'll have plenty of fool around money. You really won't care how many cars you blow up. You know, that's what GTA was all about originally. So if you're bored with online... Oh, no, he doesn't want a prostitute.
I'd love to, but I'm married.
I was gonna try and do a burnout, but I wanted to put the headlights up. Anyway, so that's the end of the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and like, share, sub, all that shit. Tell everyone, tell your grandma. Till next time.